serious bipartisan way to address the Obamacare status quo.
Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview, and I hope you guys are having a good week so far. So it's been a while since I played with this little unit here. It's a new Wi-Fi dash cam from a company called Auto-Vox. So I've been using this Auto-Vox dash cam for about 3 weeks now, and so far my experience overall has been pretty positive, and I want to give you guys a quick review on it today. I'm going to go over some of the features, kind of demonstrate to you guys how it works, and show you some sample footage, and hopefully this will help you guys. So let's get started. So here on the side here, you found that this is model D6 Pro, and here you can see this has Wi-Fi connectivity, just the photography, so it has a nice CMOS sensor, G sensor, and then here you have of course Full HD 180p. So some of the things that come in the unit, of course, you have this long 10 feet power cable. It is a micro USB cable, and of course it terminates. You can use your own USB adapter, or you can use the one that come in it. So here is the USB adapter that come with it. You have 1 amp and 2.4 amp here, as you can see, pretty small unit. So you have an extra port there you can use. You have here a little warranty card. This is a 1-year warranty card, which is kind of interesting. There is the actual user menu here. You can see here's the user menu. For instructions how to get started, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is basically just download the app, insert a memory card, turn on the camera, and all you have to do is just connect to the app to the Wi-Fi. So beside the 3M adhesive that included with the unit, you have this one here. It's an additional piece. So here, as you can see, is the dash cam itself. As you can see, there is the Auto-Vox logo. They want you to install in this direction against your windshield. You want the sensor here at the bottom and this light here at the bottom. So around here, there's a little LED light that come on. It will be green when it first come on, and then it will be blinking red when it's recording. And then when it's blinking red and green, usually it's doing firmware update. As far as firmware update, I didn't find any new firmware, so just to give you an idea. The unit, you can of course rotate the head here, so you can of course rotate this as needed, as you can see right here. Up top, you have this 3M adhesive that you will attach to your windshield. I'm not a huge fan of this personally, because I review a lot of dash cam and I do not want it to become permanent. Last time I reviewed a Yi-Cam, I ended up had to scrape the thing off my windshield. So this time I decided to use an acrylic adhesive, which has double-sided tape, and it come out really easy. It also sticks pretty well, so I can leave this intact. On this side here, you have the speakers, and then on this side here, you have the power port. Here is the reset port that you can say is the only button on the whole unit, and here is the micro SD slot. It supports up to 64 gig, and I have a 64 gig in here, and it works fine. Other than that, at the bottom you have basically a microphone, and then you also have this light. I assume these are the gesture sensor. That's why they want you to mount it like this, and I'll explain a little bit that in the app. But let's go ahead and show you guys the app. I already have the app downloaded, but you can download the app. It's called Auto-Vox. You can get it from the App Store or even the Google Play Store. There's a QR code in the back of the user menu. But I'm going to show you how fast it gets Wi-Fi reception. So I'm going to put this down. Then go ahead and plug this in to give it power. I plug it into the wall here. And there you go. There's a little red light that come on. So that is powering on. So you can see that's roughly about 10 seconds so far. So you can see here about 15 seconds later, we will see it appear here. It's called Auto-Vox. Just go ahead and connect to that. The password is 1234567A, I believe, from the user menu. So other than that, we're ready to go, and all you have to do is just launch the app. And here's the app. Down here at the bottom you have cam, and then you have track. Track is a functionality, I think, to keep track of diary and speed and all that stuff, but it's actually a functionality for another dash cam. They have the D7, which come with GPS, but they said that one didn't work too well and they stopped producing it, but the app still have that option. That's one thing I didn't like, so it's not down. Gallery, you can have access to your previous things. So currently it's on, and I can connect things so it automatically sync and download to Wi-Fi. It support A, B, G, and N, and here you can see it's getting the pictures and the video, the last few things that I recorded. You can see right now, just quickly load until here. You can see, so it's doing all of the syncing and all of that as you are going to use mode. You can go to me and have some information, like you can change the speed unit from mile per hour to kilometer, for example, here. And then here in the frequency, there's a few more questions you can check here. There's some question and answer that you want to know. There's also here a after sale service which allows you to contact them and all that stuff. But anyway, we can go to the dash cam here, and let's go ahead and open the camera. And you can see, so notice about 15-20 seconds, but the video quality of this is quite good. The camera lens on here is 152 degrees, so it's really a really wide angle, and you can see from my video footage, when I'm using this on my rear window, it's really wide and you can see everything around you. When I mount this camera up front, you can see the sky is really well lit and the road is really well done. So everything in general looked very nice, and I really like that. At nighttime there's no night vision or anything, but it does a pretty decent job working with your headlamp to provide some pretty nice nighttime footage. As you can see through my sample video, throughout this video, some of the video quality you can expect from this dash cam. So that's basically the app here, and of course you can take a picture here. You can also go to video and record a video here, but it's already recording right now. It's actually recording right here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and move it away from the light here. You can see it's recording now 1080p. But if you go to setting here, for example, we have a few options here we can set. You have voice prompt, which I have on, so they will tell you and it will talk to you. And then here you have connection verification, but you want to verify that this is the correct device so that other people cannot hack into it. It's kind of neat. There's a short video, so when I'm waving through gesture photography, it will take a picture, but it also take a 5-second video before and after. There's also parking mode here, which does the 1 frame per second recording when it's currently off. And then of course you have recording voice. If you want to record voice, there's gesture photography, which I turn on, and then there's the trigger level here. I prefer the mid level, which is pretty good because I can hover my hand about a feet or two away from it and it will take a picture, and it seems to be good enough. When I had it on high, it was very sensitive, so for me mid-range is good. Of course you have video resolution here. You can choose between 1080p and 720p. Here you have G-sensor. You can adjust the sensitivity, and you have time sync here, which you can sync with your phone here so that you have the accurate time. And then there's the volume you can set for the speakers. There's the card management. You can see the space. Here you can see 64 gigs, usable capacity was 57 gigs, and I use about 18 gigs so far. And at the bottom you have the version, which you can do firmware update, but currently I do not have any new firmware version, as you can see right here. There's a lot of good features that I really like about this camera, especially the video and audio quality, and that's not something that I can complain about on this camera. On the other side, I do want to point out a few things that I did not like this camera that I want you guys to be aware of. Number one, I like the fact that the camera is a pretty nice size, but to me it's quite large. It's compared to other dash cam, this is a pretty long tube, which you can see. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind if you want to have really stealthy option. There's no screen on this camera. Of course, you definitely rely on your phone to see the screen. So there's something that you want, then this is not the right dash cam for you. For $99, I think this is quite somewhat pricey. It is a good quality, so of course I don't mind it, but at the same time, at $99 I expect to have some GPS option, and because other competitors are having GPS at this price. However, you are getting a pretty nice gesture option and pretty nice quality, so I think that kind of outweighed it. So you can take that in consideration and depend on what you like. Last thing is kind of nitpicking, but the user manual was not very good. It's good for setting up, but it doesn't really tell you how gesture photography works, and the app really doesn't explain that to you. I was playing around, I really didn't get the idea of how it works, so until I contact the company and they explained to me, all I have to do is just hover my hand underneath. It's not really well explained, so I wish the app does an update, or the user manual does an update to explain that better. So as you guys can see there, overall the quality of the dash camera is quite good. The video footage that it produces is really good. I like the ability for us to able to rotate this, and I like the fact that there's really no button in this unit, making it really simple to use. It automatically start recording and it will automatically stop when your car stops. The small thing like gesture control for you to quickly take a pictures or videos is really nice. And also the USB power cable is nice, because that means you're not tied up to your secret adapter port, and you can use whatever USB plug that you have included with the 10-feet cable. I found that the Wi-Fi reception from your phone to this device is pretty good when it's in the car. So there's a very small amount of lag and it's barely noticeable. I think it's less than a second, and you guys will really enjoy this dash cam. Other than that, the only problem I have is just I don't like the mounting, but that's just more for me than other people. They might use it permanently. For me, I need to remove it, so that's an issue. And also the user manual could do a little bit of work. I just want to say thank you to Auto-Vox for sending this unit out for me to review. I hope this short little review helped you guys. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment box down below. If you find this video useful, please give it a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so, and stay tuned for more future video reviews. Thanks.